Hi, everyone. This is Rabbi Kerry. Welcome to Resist Burnout, a project of Lab Shul. This is our 15-minute weekly practice, our weekly call to restore and regenerate and return to who we are in this tumultuous political and socio-political world and moment. And whatever your personal rituals or practices or religions, we at Lab Shul hope that this will be a space in which you can find that kind of sense of rejuvenation. Whether you're calling in every week now, or you're listening later in the week, or this is your first time listening at all, we know you know the need for this sort of practice. Otherwise, you wouldn't be calling in, or you wouldn't be listening later in the week. This week, it's been a little while since we've been on the phone together because of Rhonda, our meditation leader, and I thought that we also wanted to resist burnout by having a couple of weeks off around this time of year. If you're in the Northeast, I hope you are staying warm, and I should also say in the Mid-Atlantic that you're also staying warm there, and that you have had a chance to feel the newness of this moment and a sense of possibility in the newness this year. Today, Rhonda Rosen is going to be leading us in an extended meditation to ground us in this new year for the work that we know is ahead and the work that we know continues even from and especially from last year. And I want to invite you that after today's call, that you post a picture either of yourself or of where you are, a few words about what's on your heart that you might share with this group, that we can create this temporary community, this practice together. We gather on this call to practice our healthfulness, and we have just this oneself and a lot of work to do with it. I'm calling from outside of Pittsburgh. Rhonda Rosen has been a mindfulness meditation practitioner since '73 and leading mindfulness meditation for 10 years. And she is back with us again in this new year. Rhonda.
Hi, Kerry. Are you recording? I just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
As long as it's
there
stored.
is.
The last time the issue was that it didn't actually store, even though it was recorded. So
okay.
Theoretically.
All right. Okay. Good. Okay. There's so much work to do in the world. Each week, the political situation becomes more grave and our leaders more compromised by their own fear and greed. So we need to conserve and awaken anew our internal energy. That is why we are learning how to periodically rest, even though the work never ends. It is essential we take time out from doing and rest in just being. We are taking time out from all striving. We can practice allowing these few moments to be good enough just as they are. These moments don't need to be better than they are. We don't need to be working harder or achieving any particular state. We are just resting here. And even if our self-critical mind is screaming at us, it's okay. At least the body's resting. And you don't have to believe the habitual responses of your own mind, even though the running commentary persists. Just let it do what it does and return back to the feeling of just being here. We have decided to declare a time out from any kind of creating or fixing. All the work of self-improvement can cease, and we are just resting here. So let's practice letting ourselves be. We've decided to take time out from the continual streams of demands, and I hope you're finding a comfortable position and feel safe enough right now to let your guard down and move inward and continue breathing, feeling the breath at the nostrils, neutral and subtle. Here's the inhale, and here's the exhale, and the transition in between. And each time the attention wanders, just bring it back. The mind can be so predictably busy, and you can't make it be quiet. But you can practice putting sensation in the foreground and move the attention back to this breath in this moment, breathing all by itself with just enough energy and the attention that it rests so gently on the continuous movement of the breathing. There's absolutely nothing to control. And each time the attention wanders, very gently bring it back. And it's so good to take this time outside of time with no demands or expectations. This moment, this breath is intrinsically good enough. And if you like, the attention can move to feel the body simply resting here alive from head to toe, allowing the muscles of the face and the eyes and the mouth to get soft. You can feel the top of your head, and the back of your head, the temples and the forehead. Feeling the eyes resting. Seeing is passive and receptive. And feeling the breath at the nostrils, allowing the mouth and the jaw and the chin and the cheeks and all the social muscles have a chance to relax. The lower jaw can just hang from the upper jaw. Feeling the ears and the little muscles around the ears. Hearing is passive and receptive. And you can feel the neck and the shoulders, letting the shoulders soften. There's nothing to carry around. The shoulders are touched by each breath. And you can feel the arms and the hands, feeling the weight of the arms and the temperature of the hands. The hands will warm as you relax and let go. And you can feel the upper back and the chest, feeling what it feels like to be alive in this body. All the organs function all on their own. The lungs expand and contract. You might feel the movement of the rib cage, the movement of the diaphragm, or feel the beating of your own heart. And when you're ready, the attention can move to the middle of the back and the abdomen, the trunk of the body. Breathing. And the whole time, here's the body breathing all by itself. You can feel the hips and the pelvis, the weight of your body supported, and the breath moves here too. It's so good that gravity is dependable. And here are the legs, the thighs, the knees and the calves, and the ankle and the feet. You can feel the heel and the instep and the ball of the foot and the top of the foot and each toe. The weight of the feet supported, stable. And whenever you feel the weight of your feet on the floor or feel your breath just breathing itself, you can remember this feeling of resting in this good enough moment. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing to create or fix. Just resting with your feet on the floor. This is good enough. And returning to the breath, which is still breathing all by itself. The awareness of the breath can become a signal to return home to yourself. This breath, in this moment, breathing. And it's so good to know that even if you're not aware of the breath, it still knows how to breathe by itself. Dependable. And soon it'll be time to open your eyes and bringing your attention back to the context of the room you are in. And when you open your eyes, you can notice what you see, the shape and the light and the shadows, hearing the sounds that are present, and you're still breathing. Very good. Thank you, Kerry.
Thank you, Rhonda, for creating, once again, this sense of time outside of time, letting these moments be good enough as they are, which means a lot to me in my moments of waiting right now. And I think for those of us for whom social change, political change is too slow, feels too slow, to just let these moments be good enough as they are, is something that can really help us stay focused and stay motivated and stay grounded. So thank you for that message today. I want to encourage folks to go on the Facebook group and post a picture or a thought or a word about what this call meant to you and what it brought up for you. You're welcome to do that on Monday or anytime you listen to this practice and you practice this practice. I personally will likely not be with you next Monday and for the few months afterwards, but I'll be back after a round of family leave, and I look forward to being with you then. In the meantime, the calls will be continued and facilitated by Sarah Stranad, who is also part of the Lab Shul staff. Thanks, everyone, and I look forward to seeing your thoughts, words, and pictures in the Facebook group.